rival, always provoking her every time, every year after year, with her husband and her rival, with her rival's children. Hannah went to seek the Lord, to offer him praise. It wasn't easy. It can never be easy, you know. I've been without a child for 3 years. And all my cousins, they had children. But then it bothered me only once. But then God gave me the strength to tell him, if I have a child, okay. If I don't, I'm going to serve you anyway, with full freedom. That's what I said to the Lord. And the Lord heard my prayer, and he gave me a beautiful, beautiful son who loves the Lord with all his heart.
Amen.
Yes. So I can relate with Hannah. I'm sure many of us can, in different ways. But when it comes to our children, it is something special, because they are an inheritance from the Lord. Yes, they are a blessing. They are more than anything for us, more than the assets that you can have. When you see your child for the first time, you fall in love. If you ask a parent, what is the most beautiful moment in your life? A parent, they would say, the first time I held my son or my daughter. That is the most magical moment for a parent. Hannah did not have that moment for years in her life. Every year they went up to sacrifice for the Lord. Hannah, with a very heavy heart, year after year, she offers a praise to the Lord. One year, she went. She was so grieved within. She went up. Her rival provoking her. She went up. She prayed. In her heart, you can only see her lips moving. Nobody needs to see you but the one who created you. When he sees you, then you're safe. Amen?
Amen.
What happened there was beautiful. Eli, the priest, is there. He watches this lady. This lady must be drunk. He goes and tells her, put your wine and everything away, lady. And then she says, my Lord, I'm not drunk, but I am just pouring my heart. What I wanted, I'm just putting my request to the Most High God. And then the priest says, go about, the Lord has granted you your wish. You know what spoke to me about this particular passage is that this is chapter 1 and 2. When you go to chapter 3, you can see how her character comes into her son, who didn't even know that Hannah was doing. Hannah was so persistent. Year after year, she went and she prayed, she offered sacrifice to the Lord. You know what happened? The reason why I'm telling this to us is, I'll come to that later. But the reason, when Samuel was taken to the temple, you know, Hannah said, Lord, when you give me a son, I will give him back to you. Yes? One thing is, you can never outnumber God's blessing. She gave one son and she got 5 in return. Wow. 2 daughters and 3 sons. Yeah, that is how the Lord blesses. Of course, Samuel was taken to the temple, left there. Every year, Hannah used to go, you know, get him something, give it to him. The best thing, what stood out to me is when the Lord called Samuel. You know, Samuel was sleeping. He said, Samuel wakes up, runs to Eli. You called me. Eli says, no, I didn't call you, son. Go back to sleep. He goes, lies down. Again, he hears this voice. Samuel wakes up again. Goes back to Eli. You called me.